How much do you spend on food for a week? And what can $20 buy you in your country? In Vietnam, $20 can buy a lot of things. Let's go to the market with my little family today. Hello, everyone. I'm Mai. I live with my small family in the coastal city of Danang, Vietnam. Today is Saturday, the weekend, and it's 4:30 p.m. As a weekly habit, we are going to the market to buy groceries for the whole upcoming week. Before leaving, I'll do a quick check of the fridge to see what's left. We still have a box of tomatoes and shallots, but the fruit is completely gone. In the side drawer, there are only some carrots, a bag of garlic, and dry onions. On the fridge door, there are about a dozen eggs and a bag of mung beans. The right freezer compartment still has a few bags of fish, and the left one still has pork and beef. Time to head to the market. I already washed all Lim's masks, so my husband is going in to get a new one for him. Ram is still in Hue visiting his grandparents, so today it's just Lim at home with mom and dad. Lim is wondering about the camera. It's spinning, Mom. It's spinning towards Lim, too. The afternoon sun filtering through the door into the house looks so lovely. The sky is so beautiful today, clear blue with a few white clouds. From our house to the afternoon market, we'll cross this bridge. Looking in that direction is the city center, about 6 kilometers away from us. The afternoon heat has eased up, so more people are out on the streets. I'm still wearing my sun protector jacket and covering up completely. The market is starting to get crowded now, but today there seem to be fewer vendors than usual. A few spots are empty. I'll cross the street to buy vegetables first. I usually support this auntie and uncle's stall, and today they have so many lush green veggies on display. I'll get young pumpkin shoots for 38 cents. A bunch of water spinach is 38 cents. These sweet loofahs look so fresh and delicious. They are 76 cents per kilogram, so I'll take 3. The okra looks so young and green. I'll get another 38 cents worth of okra. The auntie and uncle are siblings, but the uncle has a mental illness and often gets sick when the weather changes. I feel for them, so I frequently stop by their stall to buy veggies whenever I come to this afternoon market. The total for vegetables at their stall is $1.60.
Cô với chủ là hai anh em à? Nên giống nhau.
Next to them is a fruit stall. Today is the last day of the lunar month, so I'll buy a bit more fruit to place on the altar. I'll take 1 kilogram of oranges for $1. There are some delicious looking avocados, but at $1.52 per kilo, they're quite expensive, so I won't buy them here. On the first and last days of the lunar month, Buddhists usually eat vegetarian, so today the vendors are selling a lot of mushrooms.
Cô ơi, nằm mày đấy cô. 10.000 kg luôn à.
The mangoes look amazing, bright yellow. I'll take 1 kilogram for 76 cents. The seller said these are grown in the countryside and brought here to sell, so they're incredibly sweet.
Xoài đẹp này. Xoài cát à? Xoài quê à? Xoài chắc ngọt lắm. Để cho em 1 kg là được.
I also often buy fruit from the auntie across the street. Today she has golden cantaloupe for $1 per kilo, which is cheaper than a few days ago. This whole melon is $1.71.
Cho con 1 trái đi với. 1 trái này đường ký không có?
The avocados at her stall are $1.33 a kilo, so I'll get some here too. I'll head back to where I parked the bike. I hang them on the bike so I don't have to carry them. It's all fruit, so it's quite heavy. Moving over to the seafood section, they are selling tiny turtles for people to release for good karma on the full moon and the end of the lunar month. I honestly don't understand it. Releasing animals is meant to be a good deed, but they catch them just to release them again. So the best thing is not to buy them, so no one catches turtles to buy and sell like this. That's already a good deed. We still have fish in the fridge, so I won't buy any today. I'm looking for the uncle who sells shrimp. He usually sits in that corner, but I don't see him. I'll go over here to buy shrimp. Today's price is $8.36 for 1 kilogram of shrimp. The seller says there are about 30 shrimp in a kilo. Today's the last day of the lunar month, so people avoid killing animals and don't catch shrimp to sell. which makes the price higher than usual.
Dạ, rồi lấy cho em
Shrimp
một
with
ký
this
đi.
dark green color are still very fresh. Normally, I don't buy shrimp from this lady because her prices are usually higher, but since we only go grocery shopping once or twice a week, I'll just buy it here.
Kỳ 15 hay kỳ 20?
My husband and Lim really love plums, so we'll stop by here. The plums have two prices, 57 cents and 76 cents. We'll take the larger ones for 76 cents.
Phải chi lên mà.
Lim is picking plums and putting them right into his mouth.
Chưa ăn được.
Plums have a sweet and sour taste. They are usually eaten fresh, dipped in salt, or soaked in sugar to make a delicious, refreshing drink. These plums can only be grown in the cold climate of Vietnam's northern mountainous regions. So, in years with a bad harvest, the price of plums can get very high. They aren't washed yet. You can't eat them. All done. Now we just need to buy some flowers and head home.
Dạ. 32.000 một kỳ dưa. Mắc hơn bình thường luôn. Hoa cây mẹ đó.
The flower stalls are so crowded with buyers. Chrysanthemums are 76 cents a bunch, enough for 2 small vases to put on the altar at home. Instead of going home to cook from scratch today, I'll buy roast duck and congee for dinner. Here they have roasted duck. The meat is pre-marinated with spices and macmat leaves, then roasted over hot coals like this. Next to it is boiled duck. I'll take a portion of boiled duck for 2 people for $2.66. The seller will chop enough for 2 people and include a small bag of congee. Roasted duck smells amazing, but to eat it, you have to buy at least half a duck. That's usually too much for 2 people, and it costs $5.13 for a half, so we rarely buy roasted duck. This green bill is worth 100,000 VND, which is equivalent to $3.80. Time to go home. The total today for all the vegetables, fruits, flowers, and the duck is $20. If we run out of food during the week, we'll buy more. In total, our weekly food expense is about $38.02, which is roughly $152.09 a month for 2 adults, since our 2 kids mostly eat at school. This doesn't include the cost of eating out or buying milk and snacks for the 2 kids. I love going to the traditional market because it's about 20% to 50% cheaper than the supermarket, depending on the item. Chatting with the vendors is also a lot of fun. Most of them are older folks, like my parents. It gives me a sense of familiarity and comfort, and it's also a very effective way to relieve stress. Now, for the most important part, packing all this food into containers for storage. Let's get to work. I'll put the fruit aside to wash later. Now for the bags of vegetables. I'll put the okra in a medium container. The young pumpkin shoots go in a large container. The sweet loofahs in another. The cucumbers in one box. For the water spinach, I have to pick off the tough older stems and keep the tender young shoots and leaves at the top. This is dry land water spinach, so it's very tender. I only discard a little bit of the stem and keep almost all of it. Lim is eating a plum, but the piece is too big. The camera is spinning towards Lim again. Don't grab its head and spin it, you'll break Mom's camera.
Không phải xoay quạt đúng không? Đó là camera rồi. Phải không? Là camera rồi.
Không được cầm xoay.
À không được cầm xoay nữa. Mẹ nói nữa hả? Mẹ nói không được cầm xoay hả?
Không được cầm cái đầu hẳn không được tay.
Đúng đâu. Đâu hàng hứa chứ.
Đâu hẳn camera ra của mẹ hư dữ.
Đúng rồi.
Đây của mẹ hả?
Đi mang ngón này.
There's a lot, so my husband is helping me pick the water spinach while I go prepare the offerings for the altar. First, I wash the cantaloupe. I'll cut off the stem because it gets in the way. Next, I wash the mangoes and the oranges. I'll arrange them on a plate for the kitchen altar. I'll put 4 oranges at the bottom and 1 mango on top, and it's full. For the chrysanthemums, I take off the newspaper wrapping. It's one bunch, but quite large, so I'll separate the branches and arrange them spreading outward, so the vase looks fuller. Add some water to the vase, and it's done. The flowers will stay fresh for about 2 days, which is enough.
Linh em thắp hương về mẹ không?
After finishing at the kitchen altar, I'll go up to the 3rd floor. The warm yellow light on the stairs looks quite nice. Usually, every time I burn incense, Lim comes with me. Just like the kitchen altar, there's a fruit plate and a flower vase up here. I'll put all the remaining mangoes and oranges on this plate. The Incense is kept right under the altar. You just need a lighter to light it.
Thử không?
Incense sticks are usually made from pure cinnamon bark powder or fragrant wood powders, mixed with litsea tree glue for binding, and wrapped around a natural bamboo stick core that catches fire easily. The smell of incense is a combination of thin smoke with plant resin, bringing a warm, deep, and mystical feeling. The scent has a hint of light spice and the deep sweetness of herbs like agarwood, sandalwood, cinnamon, or vetiver root, creating a peaceful atmosphere when burned. It makes our house feel warmer. After lighting incense, we bow 3 times. Today, I don't have anything specific to pray for, so I'll just do it quickly. When burning incense, you have to open the doors to keep the house well ventilated. It's starting to get dark outside. It's about 6 p.m. now. Behind us, they are still working on the apartment building construction site.
Xuống Lim ơi. Lim mất rồi. Lim mất rồi hè. Ơi Lim.
Where did Lim run off to? He wants to take down some clothes hangers to play with. Last time, Lim took them down and threw them everywhere. So this time, I won't let him.
Lại cái của bá hả? Đi xuống ấy. Đi xuống với mẹ. Không, cái nướng lấy được của bá đó. Linh muốn lấy cái móc này à? Móc xanh đỏ này à? Móc để phơi áo quần má. Móc để phơi áo quần đỏ. Nha. Lấy được má. Đi xuống. Răng. Lim thích lấy cái nơ á. Đi xuống xin bá ạ. Nhân. Mẹ xuống đấy hí. Bye bye. Bye bye cục cưng.
In Vietnam, the belief in worshiping the land gods is a beautiful traditional culture, showing the principle of when drinking water, remember its source. This belief expresses gratitude to the deities who govern and create the land, and to the ancestors who reclaimed the land where the family is currently living. If a family follows Buddhism, they will eat vegetarian on these days. In my family, my in-laws follow Buddhism, but my parents do not. My husband is someone who doesn't like elaborate rituals, so just offering fresh fruits and flowers is enough for him. The cantaloupe is delicious, with a refreshing sweetness. My husband will peel it and put it in the fridge so it's cold when we eat it. Now I'll put the shrimp in the freezer. I'll scoop a bowl of duck congee to feed Lim first. Duck congee is cooked using rice and duck broth, along with congealed duck blood. It is simmered for a long time until the rice becomes thick and incredibly soft. Once it's done, it's topped with a dash of black pepper and green onions. You can really taste the savory richness of the duck broth, blending with the fragrant aroma of the steaming hot congee.
Bà đi đi.
Đây, bà Linh, bà đi đây.
Linh coi Phú chứ đó không?
Không qua tivi chỉ lắng.
Ai làm Lim khóc? Bà làm Lim khóc à?
Những từ ôm bên nó được mà. Bye Linh.
My husband is now driving to the Danang bus station, 10 kilometers from our house, to pick up some clean, homegrown food my parents sent from the countryside. Almost every month, my parents send us food, like vegetables grown in their garden or countryside pork raised by neighbors on brand so the meat tastes better, or home-raised beef, chicken, and eggs.
Liêm, Liêm ơi, con cắt con chó đi.
Whatever is good, my parents will send it in for their children and grandchildren. Food at the traditional market is cheap, but sometimes the vegetables they grow to sell are heavily sprayed with pesticides, and the meat is factory farmed. So my mom prefers to send us food. While my husband is picking up the packages, I'll feed Lim and dry my hair using the fan. After an hour, my husband is back home, a whole styrofoam box full of food. I'll call Mom to let her know we got it. In my previous videos, I filmed my parents' garden with so many fruit trees and vegetables. Now, this styrofoam box they sent is exactly like that. They packed whatever they had for us.
Dạ, dạ. Dạ. Dạ, rồi để con lấy đồ ra đã. Đấy.
The eggs are packed with rice husks so they don't break during the long journey. I'll take them out, wipe them clean, and put them in the fridge to save for later. I usually send money back to my mom for the food, but she always sends more than it's worth and never wants to take money from her kids or grandkids. But occasionally, I'll just transfer money to her bank account without telling her. I know that many families living in the city, far from their parents, often receive food deliveries like this, and we are no exception. It is the big family's love for the small family. Today, we'll eat dinner quite late because we have to organize all this food into the fridge. See you guys in the next videos. If you want to see more about real life in Vietnam, income levels, real grocery shopping, traditional markets, and realistic meals of a Vietnamese family, please hit the subscribe button. What can the money you earn buy you in Vietnam? Thank you for watching. See you in Mai's next video.
Rama, đi chơi ở Huế chưa bố?